a coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Trenton Thunder and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Alek Manoah, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Third, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Russell Daniels. He's 1 day removed from a 6 RBI effort in the game yesterday afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Keep it going, stay hot, huh?
The 1-1. Fouled away. Manoah is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Stepping in, Brandon Wagner, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Popped up. Paulson is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now at the plate, Orlando Valdez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Orlando Valdez.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Valdez. 4, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Valdez.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Daniels is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Russell Daniels. He singled his last time up.
Daniel.
Hey, let her rip here.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that
Now
ball
batter,
down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be
Wagner.
scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Nieves is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Into the box now, William Paulson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Put him right here, guys.
Ready with the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. The Thunder are on top, 3-2. Ready for another shot now. Russell Daniels already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Daniel.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away.
Well, this inning should be over if not for that error. We'll see if this offense can really make it hurt.
Here you go. Let it go.
The 0-1 delivery. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2. Hit hard down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. Trenton leads this one 3-2. Digging in now, Russell Daniels. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! So a solo shot here to left center field as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Digging in to try it again.
Now
Russell
batting.
Daniels.
Left
He'll
fielder.
look to keep it going.
Russell.
3 for 4 so far in the ball
Daniels.
game.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball
1-0.
up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Zambrano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Yeah, need you right here now. Here we go.
Back.
Now a throw over, and the runner back easily.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us right here.
Drilled to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Now batting. the
Stepping
first
in,
baseman.
Brandon Wagner. He
Brandon
comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. 1-2, here it comes. Line towards center field.
Round hard, you're scoring.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Thunder are on top, 5-3.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Trenton came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ben Heller earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Miguel Yajure closes the door for the save, his 1st of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Thunder, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Fisher Cats, 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 20 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Time for minor league baseball here on the
And
show
now,
as we set our sights on the Double A
Hampshire
Eastern League. Tonight, the
Fisher
2nd of 4
Cats.
between the Trenton Thunder and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Zach Logue is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Russell Daniels. Last
left
night
fielder.
was a good one for him as he
Russell
turned in a 4 for 5 effort.
Daniels.
Here comes the first pitch. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 34 home runs now on the year as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Stepping into the box, Orlando
The first
Valdez.
baseman, number 4, Orlando.
Third inning here.
Valdez.
3-1 our score. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back, and that one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in, Russell Daniels. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are...
Standing in, Griffin Conine.
Now batting, right fielder, Griffin Conine.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Left fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job.
Russell Daniels will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Tried to hold up there, but the appeal goes down to Rusty Valentine at first, and Rusty ain't convinced, so that's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Line drive to left. Bolt is there, and he has it for the out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Ready once again,
Now
Russell
batting,
Daniels, as he's got
Come
a
on, Daddy,
chance
like
to
Russell.
tie this ball
Right
game
time,
up
right
with
time.
that equalizing run just 90 feet away at
Ah,
third.
let's get ready. One time, here we go. Come on, right here, one time, here we go.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Count 1-0.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Ready with the 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left field. Adios, pelota. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His third home run of the ball game as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Leading off the inning, Brian Daniels, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Daniels is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Into the box, Tom Gallardo.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tom.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up. Trenton leads this one 9-6. Russell Daniels will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Fouled off. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, this guy's off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Now at the plate, Angel Aguilar. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Angel Aguilar.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting, shortstop, Kyle Holder.
There's ball 4.
First base.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Into the box now, Anthony Siegler.
Now batting, catcher, Anthony.
2 down, runners at first and second.
go, kid. One time, right here.
On the ground to the right side.
Go, 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 slide, slide. Come on, beat it out, beat it out.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. One more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Thunder are on top, 9-6. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Brian Daniels. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Daniels is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Trenton Thunder get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Will Carter earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Miguel Yajure wraps it up for the save, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Thunder, 9 runs, 16 hits. No errors, they left 12 men on base. For the Fisher Cats, 6 runs, 11 hits. 2 errors, they left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Trenton Thunder and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Simeon Woods Richardson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Coming to the plate now, Russell Daniels, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games.
Daniels.
Hey, let it rip. One time.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, nice
and there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Turn, find the ball.
So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the 2nd. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Standing in, number 76, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he popped him up. Holder has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Russell Daniels, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Get a good pitch right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base.
One time, right now.
Comes in with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Popped him up. Smith takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So stepping in, Russell Daniels. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Russell Daniels.
Come on, Chief, one time. Here we go.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. No balls and a strike to count. With runners in scoring position this season, Daniels is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Slide. Come on, D, come on.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Fisher Cats lead it 1-0. Striding in, Orlando Valdez.
The first baseman, number 4, Orlando Valdez.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. The Fisher Cats are out in front 2-0. Jake Fishman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 17, Jake Fishman.
So striding in, Russell Daniels. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Come on, baby.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Fishman, just 24 years of age. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and a 2-seam fastball.
See it driving. Let's go. Right here.
A 1 pitch on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
In now Kyle Holder. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch to third.
Beat it out.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Standing in as the potential tying run, Angel Aguilar. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Hey, no one better right here. No one better.
Here's the 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Striding into the box, Christian Willingham. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Here we go.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Clutch up. Drive him in right here. You go.
Right side.
All right,
and that is into right field, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Siegler.
Looking good. Nobody better up there. Hey, easy right now. Here we go.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
The 3-1 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. New Hampshire jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Simeon Woods Richardson notches his 3rd win of the year. Nick Tropiano was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Fisher Cats, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Thunder, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 seconds.